welcome to this episode of The Kitchen Warrior. I am Chef Melvin, and today I have a seafood ceviche I would like to share with you. Follow me to the kitchen. All right, let me show you the list of ingredients that we are going to be using to make this seafood ceviche. So here we have 1 pound of shrimp. I have cut these into 3 pieces. Depending on the size of the shrimp you have, you can cut it into even smaller pieces. All right, we have a piece of ahi tuna. We have some salmon. We have a serrano chili, onions, diced Roma tomato, some chopped cilantro, lemon juice. We have clams. These are 2 pounds of clams, and I have already opened some of these. The reason for the clams, what I really want from them is the juice. That's the reason that we're using the clams in this ceviche. It will add a great flavor and texture. We also have some salt and pepper and olive oil. I'm going to begin by opening the clams. If you do have a choice, you get medium necks. Look how beautiful these clams look. All right, so we're going to open the clams really fast. Just place the knife edge on the clam and then just pry on it very carefully. All right, very good. If you catch them by surprise, it may not present too much challenge. All right, so we are going to scrape it. We're going to save the juice. That's the part that I emphasize. It's very important. This is the difference between one person's ceviche and my ceviche. All right. This is a little trick I learned from an older chef quite a while back. All right. The clams. We save the shells. We're going to grind them, place them in the garden maida. That's what makes this place look so beautiful, believe it or not. All right, there we go. Now we're going to start cutting the fish. Start with the tuna. All right, so we're going to dice this into, first we'll cut it into strips, and we're going to dice it into small dice. And I got to do this fast because we're out working outdoors. We want to keep uninvited guests away from the seafood. All right, just like that. We're going to place it right here to that bowl. Do the same thing with the salmon. Work really fast. Cut it. That's the dice. All right, this is going to take about 2 hours to cook. It's going to cook in that lime juice, that acid. It's going to be very flavorful, very tasty, and full of wonderful colors. All right. All right, so we place all this right here, top of the table. How much lemon juice do you need? You need enough lemon juice or lime juice to cover your seafood. All right, very good. So we're gonna place the lime juice right over the top to cover it. That's how much lime juice you need. We're going to add some salt. It's about a teaspoon of salt. We're going to add some black pepper. We're going to add the tomatoes. We're going to add the onions. We're going to add the cilantro. We're going to add the clams. Now with the serrano is optional. If you're going to serve it, say to your little ones, you don't want to use the serrano. It is rather spicy. If you're going to serve it just regular older people, right, like myself, older, then you chop this very fine. It's got a nice spicy green flavor, the serrano. Of course, some serranos are more spicy than others. All right, we just want a little bit of this. We're going to add it right to it. All right, very good. Next thing we're going to do, so we're going to swirl this around a little bit. We're going to cover it, and we're going to place it in the refrigerator for 2.5 hours. I'll show you later how we are going to make the presentation. Hope you're enjoying this. It's been approximately an hour since we placed our ceviche in the refrigeration to pickle in the lemon juice. And this is how it looks at this moment. All the fish has pretty much cooked enough You can see the bright orange. You can see that the tuna has turned gray and is good enough to eat at this moment. But the shrimp needs another 45 minutes. We're gonna place this plate back into the refrigerator and then we are going to plate it up. All right, it's been exactly 2 hours and 30 minutes since we began pickling our ceviche. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. Since the last time I tasted it, felt like it needed a little bit more salt. And we're going to add a little bit of this olive oil over the top. This is gonna make it nice and smooth. Olive oil. And so I have a couple of presentations that I'd like to show you. And one of them is going to be in these cucumber tubes. What I basically did is that I hollowed out a cucumber and I scored it with a zester. Look how beautiful it looks. And we turn this into vessels. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to fill each one of these little vessels with our ceviche. And this is going to make a really nice plate presentation. This could be served in a party. It could be served on a table buffet display, whichever one you want to do. All right, so look how beautiful it looks. The sky is the limit. You can go as far as elaborating very fancy garnishes. Another way we are going to serve this is going to be traditionally is served, or I've seen it mostly, over a corn tortilla. So all we're gonna do is that we're gonna get this a little bit close over here, and we're gonna place a little bit of the ceviche right on top, just like that. And I want you to see how beautiful these colors are. The red onions, tomatoes, the salmon. All right. I am Chef Melvin, the Kitchen Warrior. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy your ceviche.
My name is Chef Nico, and today we are gonna make some very good food. So follow me to the kitchen, and today we will be serving a seafood plate. Follow me to the kitchen.